What's the deal? Back at it. And this is part 5, episode 5 of What's Good. In this episode, pretty much, I'm pretty much talk about dirtbags. Stay away from them. Stay away from people that got a bad reputation. Stay away from people that just move like a dirtbag. Um, it's a dirtbag in everywhere, all over, in all the hoods, from families all across the states, everywhere, all across the globe. Um, you always have that one or a few people that they have a reputation of, whether they be going around stealing, or around doing this, going around doing that. Just really messed up things to people, foul stuff. Um, it could be even simple things like borrowing something, not giving it back. Um, you say you're gonna do this and not coming through on your word. Your word is not your bond. Um, I remember when I was coming up, your word had to be your bond. You know, that was the thing, especially growing up in the city. Shout out to the whole NYC, or 5 boroughs, Flatbush, Brooklyn all day, all the way down to Shaolin. You know, shout out to all 5, Bronx, Harlem, everywhere, Queens. But back to what I was saying, I just give that quick shout out. But the dirtbags are everywhere, and people just move funny, funny style. Uh, then you have those ones that like you can't really depend on their word. They always break them on their word. But even though you're not really supposed to depend on no man's word anyway. Because at the end of the day, most people, human beings, are gonna fail you regardless. A lot of people, they will tell you one thing one day, and the next day they'll say something else. So, especially in this day and age, not too many people know how to stay true to their word. But being a dirtbag, I don't get you nowhere at the end of the day, or it gives you a bad reputation. It goes back to what I was saying in my last episode, bad karma. The way you treat people, it comes back to you tenfold. And I always say that all the time. It's just like somebody that's going around just stealing from people all day. Going around stealing from people, scheming your way all day. Just know eventually the karma is you're gonna get caught out there, whether it be either locked up or dead or something. Either way, it's gonna come because you put on that type of negativity out there, and if people don't understand. It's so many ways the universe come at you if you moving like a dirtbag. Being a dirtbag is nothing cool about it. I don't see anything cool about it. I don't see any cool backstabbing people, aka backdooring, like they say these days. There's nothing cool about backdooring folks. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, if you know somebody's a solid, a stand-up, that's true to their word, whatever, they always did. There's always that one person or few that's always there. And, they're always solid on their word. And fortunately, if you move like a dirtbag on them, doing them dirty and stuff like that, then, that's not good. You know what I mean? Because it makes that person that they wholeheartedly, confided in, trusted, it makes them look like, damn, just a messed up reputation to have. And even rolling with a dirtbag, you roll with a dirtbag too long. I always say that you the company that you keep. So if there's 5 dirtbags in a clique and you one, then well, guess what? That makes you the 6th one. And that's just how it is with anything. All birds of a feather flock together. A lot of times people don't understand that. You got to be mindful a lot of times, even too, with just hanging with people and stuff like that. You could be hanging with somebody they got a dirtbag reputation. They ain't no good, but you choose to still hang with them because for whatever reason, maybe they have something that you want, or maybe that's just your people. So you see them as having no wrong, which is a messed up mentality. Because at the end of the day, that's the problem too nowadays. Too many yes men around, but that's a whole nother story, whole nother topic I'll probably talk about another time. But the thing with a lot of when you move like a dirtbag, it always comes back at some point. People have realized that you put out good energy. It doesn't hurt to put out good energy. I think a lot of times that's the problem with people, especially nowadays. They're too scared to put out good energy, so what they do is they just move like a dirtbag and think that's cool, not knowing that in the long run, at some point, it's gonna come right back, and it's not gonna be what's up. You know, it's not gonna be what's up. It's happened so many countless times, uh, even on the street level. We've seen it happen countless times, but unfortunately, with with I know from the city for a fact, like drug kingpins from all the way down from Alpo to everybody. And I'm just using them an example, the drug kingpins and everybody example was because it just goes to show that at some point, move around like that, you know, it's gonna catch up. And that's the thing. I think a lot of times human beings forget how to really like treat one another accordingly. And a lot of times some of us, we just decide to want to move on a dirtbag time. And that's the thing. But the thing is, we live in a time right now, where it's like I said, the karma is real. Karma is working overtime, and a lot of y'all gonna reap what y'all sow because y'all moving on a dirtbag time by just not treating people right, by not just being people. Being good to people doesn't hurt, and I think that's the thing. We need to get back to that status back again in humanity and life. Period. My videos and a lot of my posts and everything will go over people's heads because I understand right now we live in a time where most people are haters, clout chasers, people are fake, nobody wants to be authentic. Everybody's, it's on some other kind of time which is very low vibrational, and it's understandable. That's just how it is. But to those that's out there that get my posts, that get my videos, I salute y'all and I appreciate it. And hopefully y'all start, a lot of y'all, when you start moving like more like treating people like people again, stop moving like dirtbags, some of us, because it seems like, that's the problem these days, and we need to get it right as humanity these days, so I send out more positive energy to the universe and understand that a positive energy will come back in tenfold and be well worth it. So all y'all out there that be on some BS, stop moving like a dirtbag, man. Start, if you got peoples around you that that's solid all the time, they always there, treat them right, appreciate them, be grateful, because there's a lot of dirtbag cats out there, man, and it's just, and there's even dirtbag chicks too, and anybody can be a dirtbag, and that's just the bottom line. That's how it is, But quick little story, I remember even like a while back, a few years ago, a couple years ago, I lent a family member some money. I'm not gonna go into full details about who the family member is because I don't want to blow their spot, nothing like that. Got that kind of dignity. But long story short, basically, lent them some money and basically never got it back in return, not even $1, or not even like an offering. And then come to find out, he was running game across the whole family, asking this one for money, that one for money, and stuff like that. And that's when I said, okay, you're moving like a dirtbag. So right then and there, I had to kind of like, unfortunately, it sucked that I had to kind of put him in that kind of light. But it is what it is. And sometimes in life, you gotta just basically, you see people moving like that and doing stuff like that, you gotta put them in the back of your mind and just keep moving. Because most people on the real is not really worth the time or energy to even just go ahead and really get at them, really. Because people, they're gonna be who they are at the end of the day, and just know that in the long run, all they do is burning their bridges, and there's no coming back, and that's just the bottom line. So y'all out there, start moving more accordingly. Start treating people right again, man. Let's get it back. Let's get it right. So like, subscribe, share 82 Brooklyn 7 on YouTube. Like, subscribe, share 82 Brooklyn 7 on YouTube. Also follow me on 82 Brooklyn 7 on TikTok, 82 Brooklyn 7 on Instagram. Follow me all on there. Like, repost the videos, follow. Let me know what y'all think. Comment. Let me know any experience y'all had with anybody moved to act like a dirtbag in front of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Let me know y'all experience, y'all dealt with any dirtbags in y'all lives and stuff like that. How y'all really dealt with it. Just let me know what's up, and just check out all my other videos and comment and help blow up the channel a little bit more, and just appreciate everybody. On that note, ID5, have a good one, and peace.